Hey everyone, here we are in our last video to round out our March Madness series. If you've been following along, thanks so much. I appreciate it. In our last video, we will be making stew beef. So if you're interested, stay tuned. So to start this recipe off, over medium-high heat, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of oil. And then I'm going to add in my diced carrots and celery. Then I'm going to give this a mix and give it a few minutes to cook and soften. Then I'm going to add in a handful of mushrooms. If you like mushrooms and want to add a little bit more, I would say up to a pound of mushrooms so that you get a nice scoop with each bite when you're eating. While my veggies are cooking, in a large mixing bowl, I'm going to add my beef chunks, season it with some salt and pepper, and coat it with a 1/4 cup of flour. Removing the veggies and putting them aside, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of oil back to the pot, and then add my beef chunks in batches. This gives them enough space to evenly cook and get a nice brown coating. Once the beef is done, I'm going to remove that from the pot as well and put it aside. Next, I'm going to add my diced onions and garlic to the pot, giving that a mix until the onion becomes translucent. Next, I'm going to add the tomato paste and flour and give that a mix. If you find that the bottom of the pot is becoming too brown, you can always add your Worcestershire sauce and red wine sooner to deglaze the pan. Next time, I'll add mine a little bit sooner. So in goes the Worcestershire sauce and the red wine. And then I'm going to give that a mix once again. And just giving the bottom of the pot a chance to deglaze. Then I'm going to add in my beef broth. And give that a few minutes to pull all the flavored bits from the bottom of the pot. Then I'm going to add in 3 bay leaves, add a teaspoon of salt and pepper. Then I'm going to add in my rosemary, thyme, basil, oregano, and smoked paprika. And give that a mix. Then I'm going to add my cooked veggies back to the pot. Along with the beef chunks. Give it a quick stir. Then bring the stew to a boil over high heat. Once boiling, reduce and cover. Let it continue to simmer for about an hour and a half or until the beef is tender. After that hour and a half is up, you can choose to add 3 to 4 cups of halved baby potatoes, and you'll cook that for an additional 20 minutes or until the potato is fork tender. Using fresh peas, I'm going to let them cook for about 5 more minutes, and then the stew is done, guys. You can choose to garnish with chopped fresh parsley, and don't forget to remove your bay leaves from the stew. Alright guys, that's a wrap on our March Madness series. Thanks so much for tuning in and joining me in the kitchen. Stay tuned for more videos, and if you're interested, head over to my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.